As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
On 1st and 10, Locke. Escaping the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's Locke. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. First down, it's Locke. Eluding the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Start the drive on the ground with Johnson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now Lamar changing the play. Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Got an open man, that's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. Up the middle, Johnson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. The former first-round pick, Eric Armstead, the one who got in there to make that play. They'll send Moss in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 12 yards on the play. Leads to third down and 1.
We're scoreless after one. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a third down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Johnson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On second down, Johnson. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. They go play action with Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. A toss, left side, Johnson. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Here's Johnson, again on second down. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Chris Johnson, a 16-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, they ran the toss, trusting he had the speed to get to the edge, and he did.
And there really wasn't any doubt about that because the scouting report told you that this guy could flat out run. When you give him a little bit of space and a chance to get there, he usually does.
Now for the point after. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go with Sanders. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Now Luck says, let's get going as he'll hustle him to the line. And it's caught, the tight end Hill. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Luck. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. On first down, Luck. That's going to be caught by Moss. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Sanders will score. Touchdown, Raiders. Now the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. It'll go down as a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now. Now it's Jackson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They run. It's Johnson. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Jackson. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. This will be caught by Randy Moss. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to get him a little more focus moving forward.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Now an option play on second down. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And now they're in the hurry up. On third down, Jackson. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 14 yards on the play as they pick up the first.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Michael Strahan with a tackle for loss there.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
Throwing is Jackson. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. It'll go as a gain of 4. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now it's Jackson. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And the Raiders have got him. Ted Hendricks making his presence felt. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Jackson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. They'll check this down to Johnson. And they'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Now Jackson. That is incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Now a quick throw to Moss. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
They'll get it to the 23-yard line.
picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Another run with Sanders. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball, as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They'll run with Sanders up the middle, fighting through. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now here's whistles and another timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. 2nd down, goal to go. They'll try to run with Sanders. And this is not going to do it, as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. Luck. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good, and that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson. Completes to Njoku. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be caught. He got it for a touchdown. And they're a 2-point conversion away from tying this game with 0 seconds on the clock.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's 2-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
No time on the clock. Are we going to overtime, or does it end right here? And it is caught. They got it. So a touchdown and the 2-point conversion with no time remaining. And we're off to overtime. I think we just witnessed the ultimate head-scratching moment. All they needed was the extra point to win the game, and they don't get the 2-point try. Why did they go for the 2-point conversion?
It is a head-scratcher, but I go back to when we sat down with them in our meeting, and they just kept coming back to special teams. It's just been not very good in practice this week. I wonder if that ghost loomed over them and decided not to kick it there and go for 2, but still, I think your odds are a whole lot better just snapping and putting it down and kicking.
Yeah, I'm not buying it. You got to kick the extra point. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's Jackson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. To throw is Jackson. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a 1st down.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. They go play action now. Jackson. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face, good coverage of...
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Pat Tillman. And the Raiders are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. Boy, that one hurt, CD. They were in field goal range. They wanted that touchdown, understandably, but now a field goal on the other side would beat them.
And when you get the ball first in overtime, you're thinking to yourself, nothing less than a field goal, but you really want the touchdown.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Reek Woolen, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
I wonder if they're wandering back to the huddle thinking to themselves, can we just hit rewind and go back a play? Definitely not the down they wanted to begin this drive by giving up a sack. But for the defense, that's exactly how they drew it up.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Throwing, Jackson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. One overtime. How about two? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It was Eric Armstead coming up quickly and dropping him for a loss. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They go to Johnson again. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good. And they have won it here in double overtime.
Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today and certainly had